Welcome back. In this video, we will look at the role of the executive arm of government. The executive arm of government is made up of the president or the governor and his cabinet ministers or commissioners, heads of agencies and parastatals, and civil servants. Collectively, they represent the custodian of the constitution of the law that governs the state or the country. The executive functions through government ministries, departments, and agencies, or MDAs for short, to generate revenues, prepare budgets or government expenditure plans, manage programs, provide services, and enforce regulations and laws in line with the Constitution. The role of the executive in the PFM cycle includes the following. First, the preparation of the strategic policy and development plans that guide the achievement of government objectives in response to service delivery needs of the citizens. Second, to deliberate on the medium-term expenditure framework, particularly the aggregate resources and sector allocations or MDA ceilings. The executive should also review and approve government budget proposals for the fiscal year in question before they are submitted to the legislature. Next, the executive prepares the annual budget, which will be authorized by the legislature after due review and scrutiny and assented to by the chief executive, either the governor or the president. The executive should also enter into bilateral and multilateral treaties on agreements, borrow funds, and manage public debt through the Debt Management Office or department. The executive should also monitor in-year budget implementation, including proposing any necessary budget amendments to the legislature. And then finally, the executive must account for the utilization of resources through the Office of the Accountant General, who publishes the Accountant General's report, the General Purpose Financial Statements, and other reports, including the Statistical Report and Audited Financial Statements, Management of Audit Reports, among others. It is pertinent to note that the legislature, functioning as a watchdog, ensures checks and balances against executive recklessness in the use of its constitutional powers. Through the doctrine of separation of powers, the executive, legislature, and the judiciary are expected to uphold the rule of law and promote accountability and transparency, which is the hallmark of good governance. I will now hand you over to my colleague Sonny Abua, who will talk you through the remaining stakeholders, starting with the PFM oversight and implementation agencies. Thank you.